Hello, welcome to Michelle's House again. I'm Michelle. Today I want to take you on a walkthrough of my closet and what I'm going to do to declutter it so that I can make room for all of the me-mades that I've made over the last few months. So as I've mentioned before, if you've already been following me, you'll have heard this before, but when we moved from Philadelphia to Florida, we did a huge purge across all of our belongings, both my husband and I. And clothes-wise, in our old townhouse, I took up we had a 3-bedroom. One bedroom was ours. One bedroom was kind of the office, not really the office. It was kind of it's where my husband's computer was, and it was basically a junk room. So that's where we put all the stuff we didn't have a place for. And then the 3rd bedroom was what I called my lady cave. So it had all of I had shelving units for my shoes. I had tons of makeup because I was a huge follower of beauty gurus, and I've always been into makeup since I could wear makeup. When I was a young teenager, I've always loved makeup. And as I made more money, I bought more makeup. And so I had I think 2 8-box, 9-box cubbies from Target stacked on top of each other, and they were all full of little plastic bins that had 3 drawers each, and every one of those was full. I had it all organized by different product types. I got rid of probably 90% of my cosmetics and skincare. My clothes, I took up the whole closet in that extra room. I took up the whole closet in the junk room. So I had 2 full closets of clothes. I had a bookshelf that almost reached the ceiling that had all my pants folded on it. The bottom shelf was for bottom 2 shelves were for folded sweaters, and then the rest of it was for pants. Because several years ago, I had lost quite a bit of weight, and I was fitting in size 12. And I went to town on Poshmark, and I was buying, just fun stuff from Kohl's and Old Navy, and this was long before I was sewing. And I really loved, no surprise, printed fabric pants, and I had boatloads of them. So obviously by the time that we moved, I had gained most of that weight back. So I had been saving those pants and a lot of clothes, thinking that I was going to get back down to that weight someday, which I might still, but when I do, if I do, then at this point, I'll make myself some new clothes. Anyway, so I probably purged, I would say somewhere between 50 to 75% of my wardrobe. Shoes, I purged at least 50% of my shoes. So the plan when we moved into this condo was everything was going to have a place, and if there wasn't room for it, then it didn't get to stay. So I have a nice big walk-in closet. I feel very fortunate, and I was able to fit the clothes that I kept, as well as the shelving units for my shoes and the dresser drawers that I keep my undergarments and just basics, like basic knit tees and leggings and things like that, all go in the chest of drawers, or whatever, the drawers. So all of that fits inside my closet. And I'm gonna pop up some video now. I'm gonna walk you through what it looked like before I purged. So what happened is, with all the sewing that I've been doing, it finally caught up with me, and I vowed when I moved here, I made a promise to myself and to my husband that I wouldn't buy more hangers, because what used to happen in the old place, as the closets filled up and I used all the hangers and there was no more hangers, I would just buy more hangers and shove it in. This time I was like, everything fits nice. It's not tight. I'm not like prying things apart to see what kind of clothes I own. everything, I'm able to like flip through it and see what I have to wear. I've got it organized by category. And it's just, it's nice and easy. So I made a vow to myself that when I got to a point where I didn't have hangers to hang some clothes, that meant it was time to start purging again. Well, I reached that point. So the video here is going to show you the walkthrough of the closet, the pile of clothes that I don't have hangers for. Then I'm going to pop up another video that shows you what I ended up purging. And I just went through, I'm not walking you through the purge. So I'm not walking you through as I pull things. I'm just going to walk you through the aftermath. And I just did it naturally. I just pulled things that I knew I wasn't going to wear. Some things I wish that I could. And I'm going to talk about those in a minute. But most of it is just, it doesn't fit. They might not be colors that I love anymore. The clothes, the fabric is bad fabric, so it's pilling. Just various reasons on why I needed to yank those clothes from my closet. And so I'll walk you through that, and then I'll walk you through the closet again after I've like hung everything up. And then I'll meet you back here. Okay, so we're gonna go through my closet and I'm gonna show you what it looks like today, and then we'll talk a little bit about what I'm gonna do. All right, so I feel very fortunate to have this nice sized walk-in closet. And it's pretty full, you can see here. So, however, you can see I don't have room for everything. That stuff's all clean. It's not dirty clothes. I just don't have enough hangers for everything. And when we moved here, I vowed that I would not buy more hangers. If there's not a hanger to hang it up, or there's not room in the drawers to fold it, then it doesn't get to stay. So now I've got to go through and figure out of all of this stuff, what am I going to get rid of so that everything in this bucket or basket will fit up here. And I don't have anything left over, because I don't know if you remember me saying everything has to have a place or I'm not keeping it. So here, I talked about my shoes the other day. You can see these are my shoes. I got a lot. I don't wear most of them anymore because I'm working from home. I'm usually barefoot. All right, so this is what it looks like before. I will come back and give you a view once I have pared all this down, and we'll go through and figure out what things I might upcycle and what things I'm just gonna donate. All right, see you back here in a minute. Okay, here we go. The closet is cleaned out. I have 3 piles here that will be in various states of declutter. That doesn't make sense. All right, this pile here is clothes, excuse me, that I love, but that just don't fit, and I don't know if they ever will, but I love the fabric, or I love elements of the fabric. So this one, I love that. I love the fabric. I love these lace insets. It's a border print. It's just fabulous. It's never fit me since I bought it. So it's time to give up the dream, let it go. But I think I can use the fabric. So that's what this whole pile is. It's stuff that I absolutely love the fabric. The garments don't fit. Maybe I'll try and do some upcycling. This one used to fit, but it doesn't anymore. Look how fantastic that neckline is. I can't let that go. My God. So beautiful. These two, I would love some input. I bought this t-shirt. I want to say this was a design by Mondo from Project Runway. Look how cool that image is. This t-shirt has never fit me. The t-shirt is phenomenally soft, by the way. I want to use this somehow, but I don't know how I would do that. So I would love any input that you have on that. The same for this one. It's just a fun sequency lip. The t-shirt's just way too small. The tag was cut out of this, but this skinny little thing was an extra, extra, extra large. And it's literally like, I think it would fit my niece that probably wears a size 4. And then this one used to fit me. I used to wear it all the time. I love the combination of this open lace at the top with the Swiss dots. And then the back was fun because it had this open detail. I know it's hard to see with me flipping everything around, but it had this overlay in the back. It doesn't fit. It's actually also yellowing. But I think I want to figure out a way to use this lace. I love it. All right, so those are the ones I'm planning on upcycling. These two are me-made garments that the top one is not well made. It is the Fiber Mood Emmy top. And, well, I can't say it's not well made. It just doesn't fit. I should have made it longer. I'm never going to wear it. So I'm getting rid of that. And then this is the very first version of the Gélie Michelle top that I made. And I'll have a video coming up on this top pretty soon. I just made a new one. And I like the new one, but I don't like this fabric. This one's not for me. So I'm getting rid of both of those. And then this is just a whole pile of clothes. It's just a mixture of knits and wovens. They're all tops. And I don't know if you can see a common theme here, but the colors just aren't me. I finally figured out my color palette and what makes me happy, and these aren't it. Plus some of them don't fit. So I emptied this many hangers, which should be plenty for me to get all of the stuff in this basket off the floor and up hanging with the rest of my lovelies. Okay, the basket is empty. Everything is put away. Everything fits. I didn't have one single hanger left. So that just was serendipitous. I didn't count how many garments I needed to get rid of in order to make room for the stuff in the basket. It was just natural that I got rid of things that I knew I wasn't going to wear, and it worked out. So that's my thing from this point forward. Any new thing that I make means I got to get rid of something because I'm not buying any more hangers. All right. Okay. So what did you think in the closet? And the fact that I was able to purge, and how serendipitous is the only word I can think of, that it just happened to work out, that just through the natural reduction of the closet. So I only went through and picked things that I didn't think I would wear again. And it just so happened it was the exact number of empty hangers that I needed for all the clothes in the basket. It just worked out that way. So it was meant to be. Anyway, I have a couple of items here that I would love your input on, that I wish I didn't have to get rid of them. But I'm being realistic. They don't fit. They're never going to fit. But there's elements of them that I absolutely love and I don't want to lose. So I would love your ideas on how I could refashion these. So this first one is a t-shirt. First of all, it's such a deep scoop. I don't know that I ever would have been able to wear that anyway with the girls that I've got. But this one, how cool is that graphic? It's got some sparkly bits on it. They're not super bright colors, but they're still fun colors. I just love a good sugar skull. I don't know if you've noticed in any of my modeling videos, I have a huge sugar skull tattoo on the back of my calf. It is a Mardi Gras sugar skull representing my home state of Louisiana. Even though I wasn't born there, I spent the majority of my formative years there. So my immediate family, we call Louisiana home. Anyway, I love this graphic and I'd love to be able to use it in something, but I have no idea how to refashion a t-shirt. What ideas do you have? Drop them below. All right, this next one is another t-shirt. I loved the graphic. The size of this, I ordered it online because that's how I do 99% of my shopping. This is an extra, extra large. And I swear, like it doesn't come across this way on video, but this thing is so tiny. I don't know who this, I mean, this is not an extra, extra large. But how fun is that graphic? It's just, it's sequins. It's red, black, and white sequins. I love that biting lip graphic, but I don't know how to refashion it. So give me your thoughts. Give me your thoughts. I'd love to know. All right, and this last one, I used to wear this a lot actually. It doesn't fit anymore. It is super cool. It's got this really beautiful floral open lace in the yoke across the top. It's got a Swiss dot, is that chiffon overlay on top of just a knit shell. And the back is kind of has the chiffon overlay, but then it's got just this cool like overlay in the back that splits out into like an inverted V. So it's open. And I used to wear this a lot. I loved it. It doesn't fit anymore, but I would love to use this lace. I don't have any ideas right now. I mean, it needs to be soaked. It's kind of yellowing, so I need to get that cleaned. But yeah, I'd love to use that in an upcycle garment. I'm sure I could figure it out at some point, but if you have any ideas off the top of your head, I'd love to hear them. Anyway, so that's it. That is me purging my closet to make room for my newest, my newest me maids. You'll notice in the video, I did get rid of a couple of me maids. When I did my big purge back in Philadelphia, I got rid of quite a few of my beginning me maids because they just weren't well made. It was a journey. I was learning. Luckily, the fabric was inexpensive and it wasn't anything that cost me a lot of money. And it was an education. So I value that time and those experiences, but I didn't need to keep them. So yeah, tell me what your strategy is for your closet and all the me maids that you make. Do you have like a hard and fast rule about your closet? How do you think about all the me maids in your closet and how you're gonna fit everything in? I'd love to know. Are you the type of person that is, if you don't already, are you targeting to have 100% me made closet? I am not. I know that basic tees and leggings and bras and panties, I'm fine buying those. Those don't sound, right now, maybe in the future they will, but right now those don't really sound interesting for me to sew. Not knocking people who do find it interesting. Everybody has different preferences. I like to sew things that I can show off, and I can't show off a bra and panty other than to my husband, and he doesn't appreciate the me made aspect of it. So yeah, I'd love to know, are you going for 100%, 90%? Are there certain categories that you want to be 100% things that you made versus ready to wear? Right now, my closet is probably 80% ready to wear, 20% me made, which is way more than it was a year ago. So I'm working on improving that, but I have quite a few ready to wear items that I really love. So, and I don't need to remake them. I love them as they are. So I don't have the goal of my closet being 100% me made, but I don't really have a number in mind. I just want to keep making things that I like and finding ways to fit them in my closet. So I think the crunch time will come when I have too many clothes to fit in my closet and I love everything that's in there. So I haven't reached that point yet. I've always been able to find stuff to get rid of, maybe grudgingly, but I've never had to make that, split the kid in half decision. Anyway, tell me what your thoughts are on this. Did this help you at all? Did it make you think about your closet? Leave me comments. I'll talk to you soon, wherever you are. I hope that you're having fabulous weather, and I hope that you're able to get some sewing in. Thanks so much for joining me. Bye.